Tonight, we take you to the muddy waters of the Yangtze River, where something new has appeared. A fleet of strange, flat-topped ships has materialized, sending a chill through intelligence agencies worldwide. These are not ordinary vessels. They're low-slung, gray, and built for a single, ominous purpose. This is the story of China's secret ghost fleet, believed to be a rehearsal for war. The discovery didn't come from spies, but from ordinary people with access to satellite imagery. Civilian analysts noticed unusual activity at a shipyard far up the Yangtze, a place not known for major naval projects. Images revealed the rapid assembly of mysterious ships, built at a speed that stunned military observers. This wasn't a slow naval program. It was a sprint. These vessels are unlike anything in China's official navy. No big guns, no missile tubes, just a long, flat deck. Too small for jets, but perfect for amphibious assault, designed to carry troops, tanks, and equipment across a strait. Their sudden appearance has turned a theoretical threat into a floating reality. What's alarming is the scale, not a handful, but dozens, produced simultaneously at multiple shipyards. This mass production hints at a plan requiring overwhelming numbers, a plan to saturate a coastline with landing craft. The Ghost Fleet is no longer a secret. It's a bold declaration of intent. China is preparing for something big, and the world is watching. The question is no longer if, but when and where this fleet will sail. The Yangtze's waters now hold the world's attention. The countdown has begun. The era of governments holding a monopoly on secrets is over. The Ghost Fleet was uncovered by open-source intelligence analysts, OSINT, using commercial satellite imagery. These are academics, hobbyists, and journalists, not government agents. By comparing images over time, they spot changes, a new hull, a growing fleet. They share findings online, sparking global collaboration and analysis. This decentralized network is now one of the world's most effective military watchdogs. For China, this is a strategic nightmare. Secrecy is shattered by relentless satellite surveillance. With so many satellites in orbit, hiding large-scale projects is nearly impossible. Every day, hundreds of eyes in the sky pass over China's most sensitive sites. This new transparency has changed the game. Surprise attacks are harder, and buildups are visible months in advance. The civilian analysts who spotted the Ghost Fleet have given the world an early warning. They've bought diplomats and defense planners precious time to react. In the age of open-source intelligence, secrets don't stay hidden for long. But let's examine these ships more closely. At first glance, they look crude, large, self-propelled barges with flat tops. The design is roll-on, roll-off, or row-row vehicles drive on at one port, off at another. But these are no civilian ferries. They're painted military gray, built in PLA Navy shipyards, and optimized for war. Modular construction allows rapid assembly. Ships go from bare keel to launch in months. This speed suggests a disposable single-use invasion fleet. Their flat decks can carry armored vehicles, trucks, and artillery, or serve as helicopter launch pads. A large ramp at the front enables rapid offloading onto beaches or captured ports. They lack significant self-defense systems. No big guns, no missiles, implying they'll be protected by China's main fleet. Their job, deliver the knockout punch once the coast is clear. Simplicity is their strength. They're built for one terrifying purpose: amphibious assault. These ships are the tip of the spear, guided by a much larger force. Their design is a warning. China is preparing for a short, violent crossing. They're not meant to last, just to get the job done. And that's what makes them so dangerous. The Ghost Fleet's construction is a masterclass in strategic deception. Built in civilian or dual-use shipyards far up the Yangtze, these ships blend into the river's busy traffic. This ambiguity is deliberate. Are they military or civilian? China can claim they're for disaster relief or infrastructure. The confusion slows international response and buys Beijing time. While the world debates, production continues and the fleet grows. Building deep inland shields the shipyards from preemptive strikes. By the time conflict erupts, the ships are already dispersed. Their utilitarian, disposable look may cause adversaries to underestimate their importance. But in an invasion, these simple vessels could be the most critical element. They are the bridge. Without them, China's army stays on the mainland. The deception isn't just about hiding ships, but hiding their central role in war plans. It's hybrid warfare blurring lines, confusing adversaries, and paralyzing response. The world is left guessing until it's too late. The Ghost Fleet's greatest weapon may be its ambiguity, and that's by design. How would these ships be used? Experts believe they're central to a potential invasion of Taiwan. The Taiwan Strait is 100 miles wide, a formidable barrier. For decades, China lacked the capacity to move a large force across it. The Ghost Fleet changes everything, providing the mass needed for an invasion. The operation would begin with missile and airstrikes, creating a window for the fleet to surge across the strait. Escorted by warships and aircraft, they'd target landing beaches or captured ports on Taiwan's west coast. Ramps drop, and a flood of tanks and troops pours onto the island. Speed and overwhelming force are the goals. Multiple simultaneous landings would stretch Taiwan's defenses thin. The Ghost Fleet also solves logistics. Once a port is secured, these ships become a floating supply chain. They shuttle fuel, ammunition, and reinforcements, essential for holding territory. These gray ships aren't just landing craft. They're the lifeline of the invasion plan. Without them, the operation stalls. With them, the threat is real. The Ghost Fleet's discovery marks a turning point, an age of global transparency powered by commercial satellites. Military secrets once hid behind geography and gates. Now, satellites expose them to the world. This shift empowers citizens and limits surprise attacks. Buildups are tracked, intentions revealed. Early warnings give the world time to respond, making satellites a force for peace. But transparency is a double-edged sword. Every move is scrutinized, sometimes escalating tensions. Defensive preparations can be misread as offensive, fueling arms races. Leaders may feel trapped by public revelations, making de-escalation harder. Still, the benefits outweigh the risks. Citizens can hold powerful states accountable. The OSINT community acts as a global neighborhood watch. The Ghost Fleet story is both a warning and a testament to empowerment. In the 21st century, a laptop and internet connection rival a spy plane. Secrets are no longer safe in the shadows. The Ghost Fleet blurs the line between civilian and military assets. China's strategy of military-civil fusion erases boundaries between its commercial and defense sectors. These ships are built in civilian yards, using designs that mimic ferries, creating dangerous ambiguity. In war, distinguishing between civilian and military vessels becomes nearly impossible, raising the risk of tragic mistakes. China may be using this ambiguity as a shield, daring opponents to strike. This approach lets China expand its amphibious capability without triggering alarm. Militarized barges fly under the radar. It's a way to build an invasion force off the books, changing the balance without fanfare. The blurring extends beyond ships, to fishing fleets acting as militias and civilian companies aiding intelligence. Identifying aggressors becomes harder, and escalation risks rise. The Ghost Fleet is more than ships. It's a new, complex way of preparing for war. The lines are no longer clear. The ships are only part of the story. China's military is training for invasion. The PLA conducts massive, realistic exercises, rehearsing every phase of a Taiwan assault. Satellite images reveal mock-ups of Taiwanese targets in the desert, presidential buildings, air bases, even U.S. carriers. Pilots and missile forces practice striking these replicas, perfecting timing and accuracy. Simultaneously, the PLA runs large amphibious drills, storming beaches, securing ports, moving inland. These exercises grow more complex, simulating fierce resistance. Lessons learned shape the Ghost Fleet's design and tactics. China is training not just the hardware, but the software, soldiers, pilots, commanders. Every phase is rehearsed missile strikes, beach assaults, logistics. The desert targets show the opening blow. The amphibious drills, the main event. The Ghost Fleet is the tool to make it all possible. This is not theory, it's preparation. The Ghost Fleet's revelation has sent shockwaves through the region. For Taiwan, it's an existential threat. Defenses are being strengthened, strategies revised. The U.S., Taiwan's key partner, is watching closely, increasing patrols and signaling resolve. Allies like Japan and Australia are boosting defense and coordination. Diplomats urge restraint, while economists warn of the global fallout if war erupts. especially given Taiwan's role in semiconductor production. The Ghost Fleet has forced the issue into the open. It's no longer hypothetical. The stakes are immense. A war over Taiwan could reshape the global order. The Ghost Fleet is more than ships. It's a symbol of rising tensions and the fragility of peace. The world's eyes, human and satellite, are fixed on the Yangtze. Every move is tracked, analyzed, debated. The world is holding its breath, hoping these ships remain ghosts. The countdown continues. The future hangs in the balance.